My name is Dr. Gerry Lopez, and I'm the coordinator of preschool services here at Milpitas. And we're here to talk about Cinco de Mayo. What is it, what it is not, and why it's important to all Americans. Well, many people think it's Mexican Independence Day, which is not, or something to do with the revolution, the Mexican Revolution of 1910, but it's not. It actually is a battle that took place in 1862 in Puebla in Mexico. What happened at that time was the French had invaded Mexico to reclaim a loan amount. But in reality, what they had was visions of empire. Napoleon III had sent the Count Lorenzes, which was this very haughty and high-browed count, and he was in charge of about 8,000 seasoned French troops, along with Moroccan auxiliaries coming out of Africa. And they really thought they were just going to roll over the Mexican army. As a matter of fact, Lorenzes said, "I'm going to walk right through the middle of Puebla, and they're going to hand me the city keys." What he found was actually 4,000 very determined Mexican regulars, militia, and even indigenous groups in the area that took their bows and arrows and prepared to defend their country from the French. Now, it's significant because as the United States was trying to remain a United States, a republic, by beating the Confederacy would have benefited greatly from a Mexico that was French influenced or French held. It meant that now they could get all the French weapons they wanted, sell all the cotton they wanted. If that had been the case, the Civil War in the United States would have lasted much longer and perhaps even had a much different ending. Similarly, the United States would benefit from a strong Mexico, and Mexico would benefit from a strong United States. But in reality, each man held each other in great regard. Lincoln thought Juarez was a very pronounced liberal who wanted to fight for the rights of the indigenous population of Mexico. And Juarez thought that Lincoln's pursuit to free and emancipate the slaves was quite admirable. So the first parties were not in Mexico. The first parties were in Los Angeles, San Francisco, right here in San Jose, over in New Almaden, just a couple of miles from here, up in the mining towns of Colombia and Sonora. Sonora itself was known as Sonora because of all the Sonora Mexican miners that had gone there to mine for gold. Even in Nevada City, where there was a silver mines, and a lot of Mexicans had gone in from northern Mexico, the mining towns. So, and they were not Mexican celebrations. Americans joined in as well. And the program was carried out actually in Spanish and English. We have newspaper accounts, bilingual newspaper accounts of the time, that tells us that people would get up and make these speeches in Spanish, in English, and at the end they would all celebrate by saying, "Viva Mexico, Viva los Estados Unidos, Viva Juárez, Viva Lincoln, Viva la Unión, Viva la República." Yes, Cinco de Mayo is actually a Mexican-American holiday, and any American who loves union, who loves republic, who loves the ideals of the United States of freedom and balance and equity, much like Lincoln fought for, much like Juarez fought for in Mexico at the time, should be happy and join in the celebration of this great Mexican-American holiday.